Okay, welcome to video lesson 9.1. I want you to look in your student syllabus, and we're going to be right here on week 9, unit 3. So we're starting a new unit now. We are finished with our shape and space, and we're going to move on to form and surface texture. So here's lesson 9.1. Practice drawing objects with mass. Okay, so what you need is you should have one of these inside your pouch of your sketchbook, and we are going to be drawing some line designs and shapes on this, what is going to be a cube. Right now it's just a flat object. Okay, so I'm going to draw a couple of things on here real quick. So here is some of the designs I drew on mine. And notice they're very simple. We don't want these to be very complex because you're going to have to draw them again. It's just going to be at a different angle. We're going to put this together in a minute. So think about if you had this number 4, but it was on the side. So you'd have to draw it at that kind of an angle. And you don't want something like really intricate and really detailed to draw at that angle. Or these, see how it flattens it out? Instead of being like this, or if it's on the side, you look at my really thin lines right here. What happens is I go to the side, they're a lot closer together. The space in between them changes. See? Okay? Same with all the stuff on the top. So don't draw anything really detailed. Just keep it really simple. If you just want to do some lines like this and then maybe color a couple of them in different, you know, a white one, a dark one, a white one, a dark one, that's fine. But keep it simple. So go ahead and pause the video and come up with some little designs on there as well. If you want to do a letter instead of a number, that will be fine, or a bow, or a shell, or anything simple is good. So pause the video and fix your cube up however you want to. So after you are done with this, we're going to fold this up. And since I only have one hand, I'm going to go ahead and fold this, and then we'll finish the video. Okay, I have folded all of my pieces here. Okay, and we can see how it's going to kind of fold up into a box, right? So now what we need to do is get all of our little tabs here, and we're going to fold all of our little tabs inward like this. So go and do that real quick. Okay, so all of your little tabbed edges should be folded in. See how they're all folded in like this? Here, one up here on the top, okay? And we have 3 on this side, okay? 3, 3, and 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to fold this up. If you need help from your parent, you can do that, okay? They can help you with this. So you can use tape or glue. I'm going to use tape today. And we're going to tape, see how they fold in there? Okay? And we're going to tape this piece to that. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so I have taken this little tab here, and I've taped them together. Let's see if I can get to focus. There we go. No. I've taped that together. Now we have to close up these 2 ends. So we're going to do one end at a time. So I'm going to do this end. Make sure your tabs, when you do this, make sure your tabs don't go on the outside like this. We don't want that. See how it's on the outside? We don't want that. We want the tabs to go on the inside. Just like that. Okay? So we want these tabs to go on the inside, okay, like that, not the outside. See how it's tucked in? That's how we want. Yeah, it's tucked in. Say hi. Hi. Okay, go ahead and fix that up. Okay, so now I've taped all of those sides in, so now we just have one top open, okay? And so we're going to fold this in and do the same thing. Okay, we're going to tuck those in just like that. Make sure they're on the inside of the box. See, that one was on the outside. We're going to tuck it in and tape that up. Okay, so the rest of this box is finished, and I've taped all of the sides together. Okay, so now comes the interesting part. This is where we're going to set your little box anywhere you want to set it, and we're going to draw it, okay, just the way we see it. Now you notice a few things on this. The top now is not equal. It's not equal in size anymore because we're over here. So this white area back here is smaller than this area here from our angle. And our lines are not straight necessarily anymore. They're still straight with each other, of course, but now they're going back at an angle. And our 4's pretty much the same, so that's going to be the easy part. Now you notice my my cube here. I could have done it like this, but then I'm not really going to see any of my other sides, so that's why I turned it so I can at least see 2 of my sides. So let's figure out how we're going to draw this. Now we need to look at the direction of our edges here, okay? And see, this edge and this edge are parallel. This edge and this edge are parallel. So let's go ahead and start drawing. So we're going to have our edges here. And remember, draw lightly. Okay, so I've started that. Now let's see. This space is bigger than the space that's over here. And mine is. I have to make sure my lines are parallel, these two. And then these need to be parallel. This one and this one need to be parallel. And that one need to be parallel. Okay, now we can, let me get back down here where I was, do the top, okay, and you notice this line, and this line are all parallel. Okay, so when we do our box, we also need to make sure this line matches all these. And then of course this line is going to be parallel with that line. So all of these lines should be parallel, just like on our box. This one, and this one. Okay? Now let's move on to filling in what's inside. Okay, so I'm going to start up here with the top. Now since I've already made my box at an angle, I'm going to connect these 2 lines. These in. So this back portion is a little bit smaller than the front, and that's kind of what we wanted. Okay, because it's a little smaller on that one as well. Okay, now we're going to look at these lines over here. Okay, so they follow the edge of my box. And I don't have to get them exact, but we can see that they are going.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, okay. You feel better?
Hi.
Okay. So they're going at an angle. Okay. And these are also going at an angle. So now we have our number 4. So let's draw our number 4 on here real quick. Axel, put your diaper back on. Okay. So now we have our box in that box. And I am going to also include a little shadow. I can see a little, see how this is kind of sitting up off of the ground a little bit? See, I can even, whoops, go back. I can stick my thing under here even. So I'm going to draw a little bit of a shadow under here as if it is sitting off the ground a little bit. Okay, so there is my 3D shape with mass. Looks like it's an actual square. It can hold something. The surface of our object changed based on the direction that we were looking at it. So go ahead and try this on your own and see how you do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Axel, say bye. Bye.